Hi YouTube, Casper2206 here. We're going to do a Blu Ray review today. I picked up yesterday Thor! Marvel Studios Thor. Awesome movie. I know I didn't do a movie review on this movie, so spoilers ahead, kinda. Review of the movie. I love this movie. I saw it twice in theaters. Saw it first time in 3D, but I went back and saw it in 2D because the 3D was awful. It sucked. It was, of course, a conversion. Too damn dark to see the movie. So I went back and saw it again, and I loved it. So of course I gotta get it when it comes out. The story of Thor, the god of thunder, son of Odin, brother of Loki. Asgard. He lives in Asgard, and Asgard's like one of 10 realms. Midgard or Earth is another realm. He's an arrogant, pompous prick, and his father banishes him to Earth for starting a war with the Frost Giants, which was kind of conceived by his evil brother Loki, who you eventually find out is his stepbrother, and he was actually a son of a Frost Giant. So that feeds his bitterness and why he becomes the ultimate villain. So he gets sent to Earth, no powers. He has to find his hammer. And anybody who knows the story, it's he's at Earth. He tries to fit in. It's kind of a fish out of water story. He finds the hammer. He can't lift it because he's not worthy of the power of Thor. But eventually, instead of being an arrogant prick, he falls in love with Jane Foster, played by Natalie Portman, and he learns compassion and all that good stuff. And then, of course, wields the hammer at the end and kicks some ass. But great movie, very funny, very epic, the sets. I mean, everything in Asgard is pretty much set. Very little green screen in this movie, which is how I like it. But awesome, great actors. Natalie Portman, I said. Tom Henning, I forgot his name. Tom I'm sorry, give me a second here. Directed by Kenneth Branagh, I should say that. Natalie Portman, Tom Hiddleston as Loki. The dude is just straight up evil looking. Susan Sarandon plays Thor's mother, the Queen of the Gods, I assume. Anthony Hopkins plays Odin. Adris Elba plays the Gatekeeper of where is it here? Over here, this guy. He plays the Gatekeeper of Asgard, and Chris Hemsworth plays Thor. Um, So I got the Best Buy exclusive, which that's just only because the only reason I went there is because there's a Best Buy like right near my house, and everything else is, you know, a little bit of a journey to get to, so to walk to. So I got the Best Buy exclusive, which is the only exclusive of it is this slipcover. I guess if you pre-ordered it, you got like some digital comics or something, but I didn't pre-order it. I just went and picked it up. So this is it. This is the Best Buy exclusive slipcover, which on the back it has the Tales of Mystery first appearance of Thor in the comics, which is a cool cover. Uh, I have seen it at comic book shows and stuff. It's a pretty expensive book. Not as expensive as like Tales of Suspense first appearance of Iron Man or anything like that, but it's pretty expensive. And then, the picture of Chris Hemsworth as Thor all in red looking like a horror movie image. And then the inside box looks like this, and if you picked it up at Target or anything, you probably got this box with the same slipcover that looks like this. DVD, digital copy, and Blu-ray combo pack, which is how I like it because I don't have a Blu-ray player. And well, why do you buy Blu-rays then? Because they put all the special features on the Blu-rays. And I do have my brother's Blu-ray player when he's not home to watch those things, which I did, and they're awesome for the most part. So the Blu-ray review itself, we got the digital copy instructions. It's a 2 disc. The digital copy and the DVD on the same disc, so that's no big deal. There is a 3D version of this movie, a 3 disc set, which comes with a 3D movie, then these 2 discs, which I hate 3D, so no big deal. Special features: commentary by director Kenneth Branagh, which is awesome. I love commentaries. X-Men First Class Blu-ray did not have a commentary. They have another type of feature. It's like I didn't watch it yet, so I'm gonna do a review on that movie as well. So points for having a commentary. Marvel One Shot, The Consultants, a short film starring Agent Coulson. I don't know the actor's name, but he was in the guy in the Iron Man movies, this Shield agent. He's in the Iron Man movies, he's one of the main characters in this movie as well. A short film starring him, which is pretty funny. It's kind of tie-in. It's tying in uh this movie, or not this movie, is tying in the Hulk, the Incredible Hulk with Ed Norton. It's tying that movie into the Avengers, basically. That's basically what it's doing. And I know there's going to be another short film on the Captain America Blu-ray that's tying in Thor to the Avengers movies, and Captain America is already tied in at the end of the Captain America movie, so no big deal for that. 7 featurettes, including costumes, casting, sets, um, the score, uh, transferring it from the comics, all that kind of good stuff. The Frost Giants makeup. They're all really good, but really short. So they're short and sweet featurettes. I wish there was more and they elaborated on them a little bit, but for what they are, they're really good. So maybe half a point taken off for them being so short and kind of no real detail, just kind of a brush over of everything. But you know, like they talk about casting Chris Hemsworth, but they don't talk about the how he came to be in the casting process or anything like that. Because if you guys are a bit following this stuff, there was dozens of people saying they were going to be playing Thor, including Stellan Skarsgård or whatever his name is, the dude from Mamma Mia and Good Will Hunting. His son was going to play Thor at one point, but whatever. He plays like the scientist in this. But it's short but sweet, not very elaborate or detailed, but good for what they are. And then there's this called Road to the Avengers, which is this teasing, not even a teaser of the Avengers. It shows clips from the other movies, including Iron Man, the Hulk, and whatnot, and Captain America, and it shows the stuff from some stuff from Comic Cons, and then Josh Whedon talking about making the movie and how cool it's gonna be. But it's like 2.5 minutes long, and you're just at the end of it. You're like, that's it? What? Durr! I just want to see that movie so bad that I wish they gave me a little bit more, but I guess whatever. So, points off for having that being such a cock tease. 11 deleted scenes with optional commentary by Kenneth Branagh, which they're pretty cool scenes. I can see why they weren't in the movie, but as scenes alone, some of them are really good. The first one with it's like kind of a brotherly scene between Thor and Loki. It's really kind of touching, and it's kind of goofy too, and it's a really good scene. But I can see why they didn't put it in the movie. So you got some good deleted scenes. There's one of them that's just kind of stupid, but the rest are pretty good. They're mostly extended scenes, like bigger parts of the stuff that's already in the movie. Nothing really taken out completely. Um, and then it says and more, which I can't remember anything else that was on it. No, I can't remember anything else. But good movie, great movie. I love it. Uh, it's up there with I really liked Captain America, and I really liked the first Iron Man, and this is definitely better than Iron Man 2, even though Iron Man 2 was really good. This is better. So, you know, I've never been a huge fan of Thor from the comics. I never really read the Thor comics. I did. I knew of the stories, but I never was a hardcore subscribing to Thor kind of guy. I read a few of them, and I've read graphic novels like the Ultimates and stuff like that. But taking Norse mythology and putting it into superhero form is pretty cool, and they did it very well in this movie. So, the movie is extremely good. The Blu-ray gets a 9 out of 10, just because the featurettes are good, but they're not great. They could have been better, so half a point off for that, I guess. And the Road to the Avengers is a real cock tease. It really kind of pissed me off, so half a point off for that. But 9 out of 10 is pretty damn good, if you ask me. And I say go buy this if you haven't already. All the comic book fans, of course, went and bought it. But if you're a fan of just movies in general, I say go buy it. If you don't want the Blu-ray, just get the DVD. If you don't like special features, just go get the DVD. You can whip out 15 bucks, can't you? So, Thor, great movie, 9 out of 10, pretty good, very good Blu-ray. Uh, I'm guessing Marvel just didn't have the money to put out better featurettes and produce those. But for what they did it good. They did it well. And connecting to the Avengers was quite awesome as well. You know, they have Hawkeye has a cameo in it, and Agent Coulson has a very big part in it, and Chris Hemsworth is awesome as Thor. He's the very naive and pompous prick that Thor should be, but also very naive and dumb the way Thor has been in the past as well. So he really is the character, and I can't wait for the Avengers because he looks even better in that. So thanks for watching. Please leave comments, criticisms, and all that stuff right below. Uh, I will be doing another Blu-ray review on X-Men, so keep your eye out for that video. So Casper2206 is gonna sign off, and I'll see you guys at the movies.